back and hope, you know. Try to spruce up and spruce.
I give all my love to Oakland. If I'm gonna claim somewhere, I'm gonna claim Oakland.
What do you feel Oakland needs, like in the 60s they came up with the Panthers and was strong through Oakland and made moves? What's gonna make moves today?
Oakland got it. I'll give.
Two twin souls finding each other in the wrong lifetime.
Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Let me turn this down a little bit because I don't want to blast out anybody's eardrums. We should be good. You can hear me now. Good. There I am. Okay, chat, I'm gonna need your help a little bit here. So, what was I gonna say? So, you guys are gonna see my haul in a minute if you didn't get a chance to see my Instagram. I went foraging yesterday and came back. I apparently suck at what they call poke poling, which was me attempting to fish for crab. The crab are really smart out there, like really freaking smart. They will try and yank your bait off the hook, but they won't grab the hook. Now, I had one crab that grabbed the hook, and it was a young crab, very small crab. So it probably didn't know any better. I lifted it into the air and it let go and freed itself. But all the other older, wiser crabs, they weren't falling for it. Nope, not happening. File, you're awful. So here's my problem. The dish that I'm making is going to have mussels in it. I'm trying to figure out if I should leave the mussels in the shell, because I know JD really doesn't like to have to work for his food, or if I should just take them out of the shell. Now, that said, I also have a bunch of periwinkles, which I was able to gather. The periwinkles have to come out of the shell. And I'm going to have to do this the long way. I'm not pleased about this, but it is what it is. I'm sure he does. He needs more playtime. Yeah, I said it. Anyway. Hey, what's up, White Wolf Rose? It's been a while. I hope you'll be all right. File, you're terrible, and I adore you. You know what? I think I will go ahead and leave them in the shell, because that way I don't have to worry about them being overcooked. So that's fine. Give him a rock, let him go at it like an otter. Terrible. Oh, you guys are awful. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay, good, good. All right. I'm sure she is in Iceland. Okay, Hedgie's right. I hope she stays negative. She's got enough going on right now. Totally understand that. I hope you get better very, very quickly. File, you can be the only otter in this chat. because Hedgie's otter doesn't come in here. So you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I'm glad you came to visit, though. Oh, did you like it, Dark Queen? Okay, so first step. We're gonna do the hard part first. So, this bag is full of periwinkles. Thank you, Lexa, for clarifying. That's appreciated. So, if you guys can see these are tiny snails. There is a luckless hermit crab in here somewhere. He went into a periwinkle shell, and yeah, it was either just throw him out or cook him along with the others. So I cooked him along with the others. I almost felt bad for the little guy, almost. But hermit crabs are edible. That's hilarious, File. They do, though, don't they? So here's the cool thing. Periwinkles are actually a kind of snail, as you can probably figure out from these little shells. And they're also known by other names. They can be, if you don't cook them right. These are also known as black turban snails because, you know, their shells are black and they look like little turbans, kinda. But these are the same species that you can find in Asia. Or no, I'll put it this way. Not necessarily the same species, but very much related to, very closely related to the ones that you would find in Asia or in certain parts of Africa. In fact, our guide told us that periwinkles were eaten for thousands of years by folks in South Africa, by the natives in South Africa. So, way before colonization. So that's how that happened. Here's the problem, File. You cannot buy guinea pigs for cooking. That's the problem. Here, do this a little. Okay, now you guys can see me. I mean, I'd be down, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that. Now, here's the problem with trying to get these snails out of the shells. I've had some experience with this, and I'll tell y'all that story later. If you don't pull them just right, they break off. Then you have half a snail, and the other half of it is stuck in the shell. I hate it when that happens. That makes this 10 times more difficult. Wow, this is just coming out in chunks. Okay, Lexa, for your sake, I will not cook a guinea pig. I promise you. Even if I have the opportunity. If it will make you uncomfortable, I won't do it. Y'all, we're gonna have to go hardcore here. Dang, how hard are these shells, bruh? I got you. Seriously? I just tried to smash this with a cleaver. It's not breaking. Wait a minute. Do I need a hammer? I might need to pull out the, what do you call it? The pliers. Try a rock. I might need a rock. Plushy booty? Oh yeah, that's Chi. Chi is very interested in seafood. Oh, come on. Really? I'm gonna turn on the sound thingy in a second, but Right now, this periwinkle is starting to annoy me. Definitely a hammer. And we're rinsing these off. Now I have to make sure I got the last little bit out. Oh, there's the last little bit. I see we're going back to the 1990s with this. It's going to be a hammer kind of day. Hedgie, this might take a while. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the pliers. Honey, have you seen the pliers? Hang on, I think I found a pair. All right. These are not the ones I was looking for, but let's see what happens. Yes, Lexa. Exactly, file. Hedgie. I'm knocking things over and it's kind of ridiculous right now. Okay, let's see. Maybe what I should have gotten was a nutcracker. These shells are strong, y'all. Maybe the hammer is my best bet. What happens if I get a chisel? Do we have a chisel? I don't know if we have a chisel. Anything that will stand in as a chisel? Trying to think. File. Let's see. I don't want to chip the cleaver here. Don't want to. Don't really want to use a screwdriver. Maybe I might have to use a screwdriver. Let me see. Okay. If I break the screwdriver, it's on me. File. Let me see. Okay, you know what? Let me put the sound gate on. Hold on. Because I don't want you guys to have to deal with, you know, that. Let's see. Wait. Hold, please. Someone will be with you shortly. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, any minute now. Let's do this. Wow. Okay. Okay, just turning on the, there we go. Okay, that's on. Now, let me get back to this. Okay, now let's get, whoa. Not what I meant to do, but okay, it worked. Hammer is working now. File. You're silly and I love you, but you knew this. It's much louder than my preferred method, but it's certainly a lot faster. And I'm just gonna have to rinse this meat off when I'm done. That's all there is to it. Hey, Der Meister. Maybe I don't have to like beat it up as much as I think I do. There's gonna be little splinters of shell all over the place. Well, they were killed humanely. What we do with the flesh afterward, that's a different story. Yeah, these are already dead, so I don't think God really cares right now. Oh, that was easy. How do I do that again? About killing humanely? Yes. You are 100% correct. Oh yeah. I cooked these last night. Like I said, I felt kind of bad for the hermit crab that kind of got caught up in all of this. Yeah, that part. Oh, okay, I think we've discovered a method here, folks.
Wait a minute.
It doesn't get everything out perfectly,
Okay.
but it'll at least break off half the shell.
Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute.
The part about mixed fabrics? Yep. Yeah. Yeah, apparently the biggest thing that I did wrong when I was cooking these is that I should have kept the water. Actually, well, yeah, I could have kept the water, but having cooked snails before, I was worried it would be kind of slimy, so I didn't. Hi.
Oh, hi. It's Jay Dorrance. If you play Tekken 7 online and your ID is the name Shura, S-H-U-R-A, stop plugging, stop fighting. You're trash. You will never be a good fighter. If I see you in a tournament, I'm going to beat the hell out of you. I hope your family's there. I hope your girlfriend's there. I hope your kids are there. I hope all of them are there so I can literally beat the hell out of you in front of them and embarrass you. Cut off the cheats. You're trash. Your Paul Phoenix is trash. I will violate you. I will break both your legs with my dragon off. I hope your system crashes. I hope it catches on fire. And you're sitting there depressed listening to Simple Plans Untitled for the next couple of days, wondering where you messed up in life. It's this.
So that was a message from JD. Everybody else is like, hey, hi, what's up? And Hedgie Cleric is dying laughing right about now. Thank you for the reminder, Lexa. I will go ahead and update Nightbot in a minute. Dark Queen, you saw this coming. Come on, don't act like you did.
I'm sorry, I'm sick of it. I agree with K-Wiz. Go watch K-Wiz's video. I think he made it a year or two ago. They need a blacklist for Tekken 8 because people are plugging. People are just using all sorts of auto throw breaks, all sorts of stuff like that. I'm going to be going in and playing more pickup games on my channel coming up. I don't need this. Y'all are trash. I will never see you in public.
Hi, Sevens.
I hope your kids look up at you every day. Daddy, why do you cheat on Tekken? Because you're trash. That's why.
So, chat is saying that for the muscles that are going to be part of this, that I should keep them on so that you can work your way through them to get to the meat, because it's an enrichment activity for my domesticated JD. Yes, for non-gamers, this is perfectly normal. Get good. Or at least stop unplugging.
Oh, thank you, Hedgie. I'm wondering what kind of hats. Okay.
Non-smile, Dark Queen. That's all you need to know.
So it's not gamers. This is normal right here. It's not to confuse you. Just look it up. Just watch my stream. I'll talk about it on there. Y'all see all of them. Go back.
It's not that close, File. Don't worry. Because I was trying to get to the thing with the tools in it. Don't worry, they're just collecting the dead bodies. Nothing to worry about. The goal here is for me to avoid hitting my fingers. See, File, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Tax dollars at work, that's right. I might just scream in Homer Simpson, which isn't going to help you, but... The heck? So how is chat? Flying snails. Yes, apparently that's a thing today. How was your day? How was people's work day? Did you get home? Are any of you still at work? I hope not. Did you get to chill? This one I might be able to fish out without too much trouble. And that is how it's supposed to come out. It's part of fair. Okay, fair, yeah. I did the same, File. You know what I do for a living, so. So, I went out yesterday with about 3 other people, not counting our guide. And we went foraging and got all of this. And like I was telling chat earlier, well, hold on, I'll read chat. Oh, that sounds like fun, Lexa. One well-placed blow. Can I do the rest like this? So I was telling Chad earlier that 2 of our group was really, really good. Oh, heck yeah. I'm into this. At apparently foraging for eel, because they caught 2 of them. Dang it. I just dropped one in the garbage can. Wait. I don't even know where it went. Okay, well, there's part of one. Very nice, Lexa. I'm impressed. Ah, all that work. Dang it. I've got plenty. I'm so sad. Oh. Look. Why is it red? Y'all, was this the crab? Oh, that was my little crab friend. Okay. This is what is left of the hermit crab that grabbed the wrong shell and ended up in my bucket. Rip hermit crab. I'm gonna just let little buddy have his go in peace. Hi, Purra. He even smells like a teeny weeny little lobster too. Poor guy. Yes, this is rather therapeutic actually. Okay, I think I'm developing a technique here. That's good. Purra, if possible, can you please try to update my menu for me? It can be the same as the, well, it's basically spicy seafood stew. Some of these are harder than others. What is really going on? I'm totally doing that. Catch Max! Hello, I appreciate that. I'm doing okay. I'm just bashing open some snail shells. There we go. That's the hard part, because especially if you're Job, they're working together, which does not help in this situation. Okay, I was wrong. I didn't drop the meat in the trash can. It ended up on the floor. But again, I have to rinse all this off anyways. Thank you, Pura. Well, not this time. Not this time. Not in the traditional sense. I could do that, but but this is a little bit different. It's fine, Pura. There's probably something that's changed about the process. It's cool. You tried to help me and I appreciate it. Not even. And maybe I need to look at my mod powers and see if those have changed. Okay, where did you shoot off to? Oh. The first step was, let's smash. Basically. I will say this, though. Oh, meat came out. Land snails were a heck of a lot easier to get out of their shells. I don't know why, but they were. I don't think there's any more in there. Yeah. I have roasted chestnuts, and I have been very careful to cross the cut across in them so they don't blow up. Oh, they can be, yes, especially when you're trying to be careful about how you open them. Aw, I'm sorry. They did, Lexa? Wow, I didn't know that. I've seen parts of Barbie. I haven't seen the whole thing, though. Mocha. You would think my cat will want to stay far away from loud, sudden noises. She does not get this from her mother. Yes. Okay, here. Do you want some snail meat? You don't want snail meat? No? Okay, go away. Oh, it ended up matching your shirt? Wow. Okay, I'm actually going to move this cutting board because it's not really helping me at all right now. Well, she has to want to eat it first. That's the hard part. All right, y'all. Let's do this. What? Is it treats you want? Hey, chat has to approve that first. They tell me to give you a treat. I will stop right now and I will give you a treat. Oh, see? Look at that. She might... I didn't say anything, Pura. All right, let's take a quick break. I've got about 20 more of these, so I might need it. Come on, baby. You're going to follow me in the room, and then you're going to follow me right back. Come on. I'm going back this way. Come on. Come on, honey. Mocha. Come here. Don't act like you don't know where I am. Come on. Going the wrong way. Come here. Come on. Come here. Turn around. There. Happy cat. Exactly, File. This is how my cat rolls. Pastoral motivation. Okay. And Hedgie, I think you wanted to do a redemption too. You might as well bust it out while I'm taking a break. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one without the stole today. You've been dealing with a lot lately, and I'm really sorry that you've had to do it. I'm not going to tell you what my mother would tell me, which is to remind me repeatedly that everybody who's nice to you is not your friend, because you figured this out already. I'm not sure what it... Okay, I take that back. Personally, I think that the folks that you've been dealing with have a lot of their own issues to work through, and you unfortunately end up getting the brunt of it, which sucks because it's hard to see that kind of red flag coming unless you're used to it, which is unfair because you didn't really do anything, and whatever you did, if you did something wrong, to me it seems like they're overreacting. If you misunderstand something, okay, fine, that's on you. But how they react to your misunderstanding is something completely different. So keep looking for people to hang with, look for people to game with, because I know how much you love RPing. You deserve to have that. But when you start seeing signs of people behaving in a way that is gaslighting, that is not healthy to you, and that's true too, Para, it's time to go. When you start seeing those signs, it becomes a situation in which you hear, you know, you can't sit with us. And the correct response is, I don't want to. So, what the heck? Okay, whatever. So do your best to maintain a community that is going to keep you healthy, one way or another. And if that means cutting off people, if that means spending time alone, that's just how it is. Because your mental health and your emotional health is much more valuable than anything they can say or do for you. Okay? That is my pastoral motivation. Value yourself. And back to busting open some snails, y'all. You guys don't even, I don't even know if you care about seeing this, but there you go. Woo! The trick is to shatter the shell without smooshing the meat. File, that is because I believe in meeting people where they're at. And there are a lot of folks in this chat who are different faiths and some of no faith. And I want them to know that whatever they believe is all right with me. In fact, I believe that if I criticize someone for their not believing the same things I do, then I'm wrong. So yeah, that's why. One of my fellow American Baptists actually kind of tried to nail me on that during my my ordination committee meeting. Why don't you talk about God more? Well, while we're answering these questions, and I'm like, because I've spent most of my life trying to get away from high Christology. And really, I can talk about God all day, but it's what I do. That's the big deal. So, we already know about Christians who can talk about God all day. And I don't know, lock their megachurch doors when there's a hurricane. I'm looking at you, Joel Osteen. Anyway, thank you, Catch Max. I probably could. File, I know people. And they could probably help me with it. I've gotten a blessing from a Satanist before, and it was actually really kind of sweet. I was like, aw. You called down a blessing from the Horn One just for me. Exactly, Lexa. And truth be told, and I've talked about this before, I actually deal with a lot of different gods and goddesses when the situation arises. In fact, I am supposed to be, and I have been remiss in doing this, I'm supposed to be building a very small altar to Ganesh. And considering where I live, which is in a neighborhood full of Middle Eastern and Indian folks, finding a teeny tiny statue of Ganesh should not be that hard. I just haven't done it yet. And I really need to get off my butt and do what I was told to do. Because this it's not for me. It's for a friend of mine who's going through some stuff. So, I need to do it. Mocha, go away. Go away. We're not treating you. Yes, exactly, Filed. So yeah, finding a little statue shouldn't be hard. I just have to figure out exactly where I need to go, that's all. Ad break. Oh, no ad break. Carry on. Yes, exactly. The one that was supposed to be a peace sign before the Nazis got to it. Okay, do you want some snail shell? Because I can give you snail shell. Yeah, she's not interested in snail shell. Look at this. Look at this cat. You are pitiful. You didn't care. Okay. I'm going to be doing some massive cleaning of this kitchen. I'm just going to own it. I know, right? They have no understanding of the artistry, of the purpose, None of that. Oh, that was fast, Gabe. Welcome home, and welcome home. How's your mom? I hope she's doing well. Lol. Yes, that would have been a problem. I'm glad you were able to come down for a visit. That's wonderful. I am so happy to hear that. I still owe your mother like a meal, but I know she's been busy. So. Y'all are making progress. Slowly but surely. Am I in meal debt? What? I'm confused, File. Do I need meal consolidation? Terrible. I really appreciate you all just hanging out, watching me bust open snail shells. Psh, terrible. Nah, just this particular lady. Long story short, she's been going through a lot. And I want to do more than just go and sit with her for 30 minutes. I want to go and share a meal. Like, bring her everything cooked and all that. I love you, Gabe. You're so... I'm dying. I'm just dying over here. Dang it. I was hoping that one would just crack open, but maybe not so much. Well, File, for a while there, some folks in chat can tell you Pura was here for this. I was selling meals to pay bills. And I think Hedgie's household got one. But yeah, I would stream the making of said meal and my delivery of said meal. This is true, File. This is very true. Some of my friends would watch me stream the cooking so they could see what they were getting and how I was making it. And then they'd watch me deliver it in real time. Better than Google Maps, right? Exactly, file. They would occasionally put in requests, so that was fun. That one almost got smooshed. Whew. I'm getting the hang of this, I think. Uh-oh. See, I say that. And then I get a stubborn one. I can't remember if JD is streaming tonight. I half hope he's not, because he'll need to close his door. It's being kind of loud in here. Oh, that's great. That's good to hear, Pura. Yell when you hit it. Vile. I am literally going to leave that to the pros. That was something that we used to joke about back in high school when we were learning badminton. Because, you know, we would watch badminton and tennis tournaments just so we know what we were doing, and that's what we ended up doing. That's a really good question, File. I will say this is way noisier than just using a toothpick, but it's way more effective. File. Absolutely not, Pura. But like I said, when you are dealing with people who have their own issues, you can't tell. And that's hard. Also, we can talk about what abandonment means to you and what that looks like to you. But in a way, it almost doesn't matter, because if someone turns their back on you, it still hurts. Also true, File. Starfish have it easy. They just grab the snail, stick their stomach in the hole, and suck the whole thing out. I can't do that. Yep. No. I was talking about eating patterns, but hey, sometimes. Where'd it go? Oh, right in front of me. So there is a dish. I want to say it's from Korea. I could be wrong. It is raw marinated crab. I want to try it. But I want to be sure I know what I'm doing first. File, they can only be created as a new breed if I don't eat them. Dang it. I love sushi, File. Yeah, not too quick. The last snail that tried to make a break for it, I gave to Mocha, who chewed it up and then promptly spat it out and went about her business. So, that did not work out the way I planned. Apparently my cat has texture issues too. Really? I have not. I don't even know if I've heard of that. What is it, File? That actually sounds kind of good. Yeah, that sounds really good. I would totally eat that. I would totally eat that. Gabe, you are not wrong. You are absolutely not wrong. And you know, Gabe, I'm supposed to come up there fairly soon. I'm hoping that I get a chance to hang out and have a drink with you at least once. I always feel bad when I come up there and I don't get to see you. Yeah, exactly, File. Totally get that. Yeah, I know, right? That would be pretty cool. I'm just saying, I like hanging with you. You're awesome. But you knew this. All right, y'all. We're on the home stretch. Just a few more oysters. Oysters. Gen Con! I know, right? That also needs to happen. Right? That would certainly make it easier, wouldn't it? Aw. I would totally hug you, Purra. I'm sorry. I know things are not so good right now. Thank you, Lexa. Okay, so I was going to try and get the last of this meat out of here. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got something. Come on. Come on. It's always that last little chunk. The meatiest part. The hardest part to get out. Okay. There. Now I got it. Songbird! What would you like me to sing, Purra? Sing/play. Okay, I don't know what I thought I was doing. There you go, file. Other forms. Okay, if you want to talk about manifestation, God is manifested in forms of nature. So, wind, fire, storm, a still small voice, that kind of thing. Okay, hold on, Par. Let me rinse my hands off and I'll play that. I am so sweeping the floor and wiping off everything I can reach. Okay, and I'm really, really glad that right now I am wearing what am I wearing? Slippers. That's what I'm wearing. So, yeah. Wait, y'all can still hear me, right? Okay, good. I'm not sure how. Oh, that's how. Never mind. I completely missed that my microphone was being hidden by some other stuff. The power of science. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. All right, let me pause this. Okay, and we will play that, and I'm going to mute. I said I was muting. Hold on.
Pirates fight the Navy. Take me my character some room to grow. Some are assholes and some are bros. There's someone new wherever you go. Please take me back to dark side of me, the place where I built so many memories. Watching pirates fight the Navy. Take me back to dark side of me. Cannons roar in the night. We've got to role play before we fight. No king of the land.
All right, lads, it's time to hoist the mizzen mast and raise the gangplank. What? No, I have no idea what the hell a mizzen mast is. No, you do it. No. No, you do it. I'm the captain. Says so right here.
Been too long since I've seen that place. Miss my crew and I miss your face. Not much to do, but pass the days and nights. It'll come again soon when the time is right. Take me back, take me to dark side of me, the place where I built so many memories. Watching pirates fight the Navy. Take me back to dark side of me. Take me back to dark side of me, the place where I built so many memories. Watching pirates fight the Navy. Take me back to dark side of me. Take me back to dark side of me, the place where I built so many memories. Watching pirates try to find the Navy. Take me back to dark side of me. I really miss my dark side family.
Okay, and we're back. No, File, you can't do that yet. You know why? Because you have to get to at least your 60s, right? Okay, you got to get to your 60s so you can be fabulous and show all the young ones how to do it. And then, go off into stories about when you were young. That's mandatory. That has to happen. Okay, let me see if I can find something. I think I want something chill. Well, even if you don't have Elton John's money, if you can live comfortably, comfortably is the key, then you're going to be okay. Nothing wrong with that, Pura. You already know. Okay. The meat is out of the shell. Whew. That was the hardest thing we had to do today. Let me put this hammer back. We're going to clean up, and then we're going to start cooking. There are bits of shell all over the floor. Okay. I'm gonna try something and see if it works. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm putting the snail meat in a container and then I'm filling it with water. I don't know if this is gonna help me get one on here. I don't know. But I'll deal with that in a second because I still gotta rinse this bowl out in case there's still some grit in here. I'm trying to avoid grit. We'll see. Okay, there's that. Now, let's go ahead and do some cleaning. I'm gonna put this, gotta rinse this pan out because there's tiny bits of snail shell in here. Don't want that. That's gross, man. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. No problem, Purra. I know you've got that whole Tesseract thing down to a science or something. Whoops. Snail shell is just bonus fiber, I know. I don't know if I really need any help with my digestion or anything, but okay, sure. Trying to get my visuals together here. All right. And then we have, I can stay back there. Then we have this, which can go over here. Oh, Vile. Let me see what I can do for you, my dear. Is it dinner yet? Not long now. Okay. Now, let's get to some scrubbing, people. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the dirtiest spots first. Okay, this should be fine. Let me move the screwdriver, which I never used. The cutting board can get washed. The mat can get washed after it gets dumped. You got soda? What kind of soda did you get? I've had some interesting statements. I almost regret not activating the quote function. Almost. Ah, Dr. Pepper, yum. I'm into it. File is not wrong. Be nice, Purra. You are not allowed to stab people in chat. That's against TOS. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Be nice, you two. No, that's not what I said. Purra Para, put the murder mittens away. It is not murder mitten time. Stop. Okay, this will help considerably. Terrible. Ugh. Y'all. Okay, so with this stew thing that I'm making, since it's sort of a seafoody situation, should I make some garlic bread, or should I just leave the bread alone and, you know, have JD and I just dip it into the broth? Tell me what you think, chat. Well, either way, it's still gonna be stew, but I like the song Purr. I think it's really nice. It reminds me of a shanty. So I'm down. I like it. I think it's really pretty. Garlic bread? Okay, Lex is voting for garlic bread. What do the rest of y'all think? We are not doing mozzarella, Purra. Besides, I don't have any mozzarella. Stuffed crust crazy bread. Purra, you're reminding me of Mocha. Okay, final step, let me sweep the floor and get the shells off the floor. Cornbread is good, but it doesn't quite go with the stew. That's the only problem. Had I been making, say, chili or even gumbo or something like that, yeah, cornbread, I'm down. Oyster crackers. Maybe not quite so much. I see where you're going with that, Purra, because it's a seafood thing. I totally get that. But I have bread, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do with it. Vile. Bread bowls? That would be interesting. Don't eat the bread. The bread did nothing to you. These are kind of like little loaves, so I wouldn't be able to get them into proper bread bowl shape. Okay. Whew. My kitchen is back to semi-normal now. I'm not skidding around on oyster shells. It insulted your face. Okay. Bread, we are not doing bread shot glasses, which reminds me. It does not fly, unfortunately. And I bought that broom, gosh, before JD and I got married. That's how old that broom is. I went to a Renaissance fair, And I believe I actually paid $50 for it. But considering how long it's held up, it was worth it. Okay, now, let us, am I passing it down to future generations if somebody wants it? I don't know if anybody is gonna want it though. Okay, now we can get to cooking, finally. So what I have here is chorizo. This is Central American chorizo. And this is not Portuguese chorizo, which is what is called for in the recipe. It's pivoting taken to an extreme. Extreme! Anyway. Okay, let me grab my scissors. So we've got our little links of sausage here, which is supposed to be diced up, but we are just gonna... Central American chorizo tends to be softer. I am not whipping out tortillas, I promise. Yes, you can find chorizo all over Latin America, but there are differences between countries as far as how it's made. The one thing that they do have in common, though, is that it's usually some sort of pork with a lot of spices in it. After that, all bets are off. Oh, well, it's been a very, very good broom. It has not tried to run away from me, so. Exactly, File. Exactly it. Okay, so now we're gonna wait for our oil to heat up, and then we are just gonna squeeze this into a pan and start stir frying it. What did I do with the, Oh, there it is. That is true too. File, you are not wrong. Yep, exactly it. See, Pariah, that you've got it. You are right. Woo! I forgot there was some water in that pan. Oh, I forgot to cut up my onion. Oopsie. I wonder if there's half an onion in here already. That's cheese. That's a shallot. We can use the shallot. Okay. Everything's fine. Yeah, that's a problem, Para. There is such a thing, and you probably already know this, as chicken pot stickers. There's some made with beef, but they're much harder to find. Really trying not to get hit by hot oil today. Woo! Ad break. File, you're ridiculous. I probably should have dried the pan out before I put the oil in there. That's on me. Just gonna own it. Yeah. I'm sorry, Pura. Good grief. I'm gonna wait until, you know, it's done expressing itself. Good Lord. I'm over by the coffee pot right now. Are we done yet? I hope we're done yet. Okay, we're not done yet. Okay, maybe it's a little bit calmer now. File, I swear I didn't. Okay, I think we can move on now. At least I hope we can move on. All right. So I am going to take this chorizo and I'm going to remove the skins and move out of the way. Apparently, it's a fan of the Rice Krispies triplets. I don't know what that's why or how that happened, but I'm just here. Yeesh. Okay, we've got shimmery oil, so that's good. Okay, one more. Yeesh. I have no idea what that was. Wow. Maybe I need to turn the heat down. Jeez Louise. Huh, I didn't know you could do that, File. Nice. Okay. I just turned the heat down, so hopefully things will calm down a little. Let me go ahead and cut up my onion, and then I'm going to cut up my garlic and find the paprika. Well played, File. Well played. Okay. So let's go ahead and make our slices. this up. Ah. There we go. All right. Whew, thank goodness. Okay. Ow. I didn't get hit by the oil, but these onions, this white onion is really freaking strong. Just saying. Ow. All right. Let me get my clove of garlic ready. No, it is not finger food. I promise I will not cut my fingers. It said it was sex-based. I'm not understanding that, but okay, whatever. All right. Yes, it's been approved now, so you're okay. Yeah, I'm not understanding that either. Okay, meat's in the pan. That's a good sign. Tofu. Yeah, apparently you can say tofu. Duh. Good job catching it, my friend. Oh, boy. Okay, so the onions are next. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. All right. So then it calls for 6 minced garlic cloves. Then a bunch of spices. Nightbot is definitely on a roll today. What? Somehow I think the recipe might forgive me if I'm 1 clove short. I love it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So now I'm going to cut off the little woodsy ends at the very end, because those are nasty. And then I'm going to cut this all up. All right. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay, it's starting to turn colors. That's good. That's what we want. Don't worry, File. We'll get to you in a second. Okay, and that takes care of the garlic. Well, it says it's minced, but all right, I'll do a little more work here. Didn't wanna, but I guess I will. So, who is down with watching some Christmas movies with me? Maybe tomorrow night. What do you guys think on Discord? Yes, apparently that is just unacceptable. Terrible File. Ow! I just got tagged with some of that hot oil. Maybe? Okay. We're probably gonna go super, super old school and watch some Rankin Bass first. So that's totally fine, Pura. The only reason that I wasn't gonna mention games is because it's also gonna be a self-care time for me. So I am going to be getting this this cursed manicure, what's left of it anyway, off my fingernails. And, you know, maybe washing my hair, that kind of stuff. File. Wait, seriously? You don't know what Rankin Bass is? Okay, let me explain. Let me explain, File. Let me explain. In the days before Disney ruled the world, even in the days before the Muppets ruled the world, there was Rankin Bass. And Rankin Bass, Hall & Oates does not count, no. Rankin Bass was the company that produced, it was like the go-to company for holiday movies. Like they did all kinds of stuff. They did, they had a couple for Thanksgiving. They had a few for New Year's. Oh, they had, but their biggest season was Christmas. And in particular, for a while there, back in the 60s, when stop motion animation was a big old thing, yeah, that is basically all the stuff that they did. Okay, so now you know what Rankin Bass is. There is the stop motion ones, and then there were the animated ones. So there were two kinds, but they were both produced by Rankin Bass. Yeah, I figured once you knew what they were, you would immediately recognize them. They might even have produced the California Raisins holiday special, if I remember correctly. Not sure about that one, though. Yep, they sure did. Yep. Like I said, they were the go-to for a lot of animations. Wait, are you sure Rankin Bass did The Last Unicorn? I didn't know that. Huh. You know, now that I think about it, the animation is very similar to The Hobbit. I could see it. That is true. That is very, very true. You are right. The art style is identical. Voice will be off, File, so I'm gonna just warn you. I might do it tomorrow. We'll see. That's what I'd like to do because I really want to take care of myself today or tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time though. We'll see. So y'all keep your eye on Discord and I will let you know what's going on with me. Okay, so there's other paprika in here. Let's hope I can find it. I found the important one though, so that's a start. Yellow mustard seed, oregano, thyme, curry powder, saffron. That's it. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. What on earth happened to the paprika? Oh, it was hiding. Okay, that's fine. Yes, that's pretty accurate right there. Yeah. Hot oil bath. That's where I'm going with this. Okay, we're gonna give the onion some time to cook down. Hello, Mama. I don't even remember that file. Wow. How you doing, Corbin? File. Okay, and chili flakes. I don't remember where the chili flakes are. I'm sure they're in here somewhere. Somewhere. I really need to go through my spices. Maybe I'll just let JD do it. So, do you have any chili pepper? We should have some cayenne in here. Chipotle? No. And I think we only used that once. Mustard. How did I end up with so much nutmeg anyway? I don't even remember buying all this nutmeg. Ugh, okay. Maybe I'm just not meant to make this spicy today. I have no idea what that's about. Yeah, maybe I should just skip the pepper. Oh, I'm so sorry, little mama. Stomach pain sucks. I hope you get better. is starting to smell really good. Okay, we are going to saute this until the onions are cooked. And I kind of want the garlic to be cooked too. But what was your product idea, File? I'm a little skeptical, but okay. I think I need a drink, y'all. Hey, Perky. Daw. Okay. Let's hear it. Right. I'm making myself a really quick rum and coke over here, y'all. Since I know you can't see me right now. Oh. That is intriguing. I don't know though, File. It might catch on and become a new hot trend. And you know, it would be one of a kind jewelry. So there is that. There you go. Dream big, File. Dream big. It does. But you know, folks with septum piercings also got to be careful with that too. To be fair. Deep. This is why we like having File around. Oh. I have, I got my ears re-pierced, sort of. Re-pierced? The holes were still there. But, because it was pretty straightforward and very easy and simple, she gave me a massive discount. So now my earrings, instead of being, you know, post earrings that will ostensibly get yanked out every time I do anything near my ear. Now I have posts that have screws in the back. So they literally screw on. Like if I absolutely positively have to take it off, I can yank on the backing and it'll come off, but hopefully I won't have to do that. I have to work a lot harder to get rid of these. Hello, Mama. That sounds kind of cool, File, actually. Okay, I think these onions are done cooking. I think that's a safe bet. By the way, for those of you who missed it, this is periwinkle meat. These are tiny snails, tiny sea snails. If you look closely, I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if y'all can see it. The meat is kind of purplish a little. Well, it's a little, yeah. These are tiny. The big ones, it's way obvious. Yeah, I know. A pie and a fox. Wow. I wonder if Gabe's still here. He's probably not. Okay, apparently this needs to cool or cook down a little bit more. We love you, File. So yeah, for those who came in fairly recently, I had the pleasure of sharing with chat earlier. They kept me company while I basically cracked open a bunch of snail shells. And actually, File, you were more right than I remembered, because traditionally, when these snails were being eaten by the natives who were here, there was such a thing. These snails are also called taluga snails. And the snails were cracked open on a specific rock with a specific stone. Oh, okay, cool, Alexa. So yeah, traditionally, that is what happens. The snails were broken open on a rock with a specific stone, and the meat was, extracted and that kind of thing. File. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The only reason I would not try to use that as a stress reliever is because I'd get carried away and smash all the meat that I was trying to get out. I already did that with a couple of them, and I was very upset. Totally worth it, though. Okay, now we are going to let this cook for a little bit longer because I think all of the liquid needs to come out. And then we are going to go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. And we'll take it from there. Snail liquid. Don't worry, File. None of this is from the snails, I promise you. Look, they're still in the bowl. This is not snail liquid, I promise. That got boiled off a long time ago. Okay, let's do something practical. So, some of y'all will remember this. This is my half gallon of hot sauce. It is still fermenting. It has a few more days to go. So what I'm gonna do now, actually it has like a day or two to go. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up. You thought that was a hooch? I've been known to brew that too. Yeah, see, you're not wrong. So this is made from, what is this made from? Pomegranates and some chilies that I had in the freezer, some Serrano chilies. It does look like a gallon, but here's the thing. When this stuff, you see how it's swirling around right now? When this stuff separates, it'll be about up to here with liquid. And the rest is all gonna start floating. All the mash is gonna start floating, so. How many seeds did I put in there? I think I put half of one chili with seeds and veins in here. So, it might have a teeny weeny little kick, just enough to let you know what it's supposed to be. But it's not going to set anybody on fire. File. Yeah, I'll probably be here for another couple years at this point. Like the modern, yes, exactly. Oh, pomegranate seeds, yes, I see what you're saying. But yeah, there were like 4 or 5 whole pomegranates worth of seeds in there. Oh, and there's persimmons in there too. Another ingredient I forgot. No problem. Persimmons, yep. One of the other things I might do tomorrow, if I have time, is as part of self-care, start drying out some persimmons as soon as I, what do you call it? As soon as I dry out some persimmons, as soon as I find the spice mix that I want to put on top of them. There you go. I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. So my biggest fear is that this is going to burn, and I do not want it to burn. Wait, do persimmons make you constipated, Corbin? That kind of sucks if that's the case. Oh. Ew, File, no. Can it, I want it to at least be something I've eaten before. Uh-oh. Hi, Sharp. I know you can read my closed captioning, so. I seem to have missed a piece of snail shell. Hold on, Sharp. Let me show you what's going in here. I have some mussels in a bag over there. Pura, what would you like me to make? I actually owe Clausy a dish request too. File, I used to. I have been trying to be better about that now because, you know, taking shots on general principle is probably not so good for your liver. I kind of need my liver. So, Pura! I thought you liked me. Okay, yes. I still do owe you a banana bread. So the the durian cheesecake may be put off infinitely. You know, File, I look at it this way. If Jesus could go to parties, so can I. The trick is not to drink to excess. Wow, Pura, so much love. That's why you bully me. I see. I see how it is. Okay. So, Sharp, what you see in this bowl is snail meat. This is periwinkle meat, to be precise. So, the meat of the periwinkle snail. Oh, Pura. That might actually explain a lot, to be honest. Wow, man. I didn't know that, Corbin. Huh. So we're having some snails in here. There's some mussels over there. I am debating whether or not I want to put crab on mine, and I think I'm going to skip it this time. Mainly because I have done quite enough work today. Brush. Again. That kind of explains a lot. my most favorite moms in the world. Oh my goodness, it's Mrs. Ruby. Hi! Thank you for the raid. Raiders, 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 Raiders. Hey y'all, I'm Jane. This is my stream, my channel, whatever. I make soul food from around the world. And tonight, I'm kind of riffing off a Portuguese recipe. And what was supposed to happen is I was supposed to be making a dish with Portuguese chorizo and mussels. What is actually happening is I'm making a dish with Central American chorizo, mussels, and periwinkle snails that I gathered all by myself. Okay, I lied. I didn't do it by myself. I did it with like 4 other people. But the point is, I gathered these snails, doggone it. I will talk to you later. Per DM me. I will tell you everything, I promise. So, yes, this is what we're doing. We're making a spicy shrimp sort of seafoody thing. That's what we're making a recipe-inspired dish. That's what File said, so. John, I love you. How are you doing, Mrs. Ruby? What did you do tonight? Tell me everything. It's been a long time. Oh my God, I miss you. I still remember the first time you hugged me at TwitchCon. And Hedgie Clark's back. Yes. Purra, let me see what I can do about turning down the raid. And in the meantime, this meat is looking good and crispy, so it is time to start adding stuff. All right, so what do I do next? Wine, yes. Okay, I was gonna just pour in the rest of this, but that's probably way too much wine, so I'm not gonna do that. Skip, I was going to totally stream the foraging thing, but there are 2 reasons I'm glad I didn't. The first reason is because, you know, there were 3 other people there, plus my guide, and the guy who took us out there, he does YouTube videos. So he would not have cared if he was on camera. But I wanted to respect the privacy of the other folks who were there. The second reason is because I was not sure what reception was going to be like. Let's see. Michelle from PGG, myself, and JD did a 4-hour drive out to Monterey. Not Monterey. The Mendocino County. 4 hours away. Hi, John. Thank you. So we did this 4-hour drive. What was supposed to happen is we were going to stream once we got there. What actually happened is that there was no reception, so we couldn't stream. I was so irritated. And number 3, I'm throwing in a 3, is because I was the clumsiest person in the group. Okay, I'm just going to admit it. I'm going to own it. I fell more times than anybody else. I think one person slipped. Me? About every 5 minutes or so, 10 if I was lucky, I would trip over a rock. My foot would slide on a moss-covered rock. I would misjudge the distance between where my foot was and where it was going. It was bad. I did have fun. I had so much fun that I want to go again. The problem is each class that this man teaches is about $150. It is worth it because you learn skills that you are able to use anyplace else. But the problem is I need to have the money for it. That's the problem. So I'm kind of stuck. File, you're awful. Now I learned from the last time I went foraging. I did learn from the last time. And what I learned was foraging in galoshes, especially if you are doing stuff that is related to the sea, is a trash idea. Do not forage in galoshes. Forage in waders, like the good Lord intended. I would not recommend the 4-inch heels file, but do you, boo? Do you? Hi, Mocha. What do you want? She's walking around in the hopes that chat will recognize her and treat her again. Yeah, I know. So, yeah. Last time I went foraging in galoshes, I fell in the sea. That was fun. So, all right. John likes you. You are a lucky cat. You know that, right? Do you, boo? Okay. Kitty, you're going to follow me again. Hold on. Let's go get you a treat. Ziggy, what's the notification?
One new notification from Amazon. On Wednesday, there's a chance of rain near you in Fremont, starting around 4 a.m. and continuing intermittently until around 10 a.m.
Come on, baby. Okay, Mocha Cam. Come here, baby. Mocha. Come here. I hear you. Okay, sit. Good girl. Don't fall. Uh-oh. It's gonna be okay, Lexa, I promise. You guys get to watch the cat having her snack. Now go somewhere. Shoo, get out of here. You're done. Bye. Uh-huh, see? This is my stream, not yours. Anyway. Okay, so we have added our tomatoes and we are slowly, carefully stirring this in. Ah, bad idea. Okay. So we're stirring in our tomato sauce and our wine. We're going to take another look at the recipe in a second. Do I, Pura? Do I? You can use the heels as harpoons. Okay, and if you need to take them off, you can also, you know, use them to sort of maintain your balance. Just saying. Ouch, Pura. The first foothold, that's a doozy. And you really got to have enough upper body strength to pull that off. That is not an easy task. But I give you credit for attempting it. You know, John, that actually does sound delicious. Gooey duck in Seattle, abalone in Monterey. I bet you there are spots here in the Bay Area where you might be able to find gooey duck. Buddha jumps over the wall sounds interesting. I would totally try that. Okay, I will check that and we'll talk. We will talk. Let me see. Okay. Tomatoes, check. Heavy cream. How much heavy cream am I adding? Oh, a quarter cup. Hey, Ray. How are you doing? Y'all, thank you for coming and rating me. I really appreciate that. Why am I trying to put the lid for the wine on the creamer thingy? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Parsley. It says fresh parsley. I'm not using fresh parsley today. Mainly because I don't like seeing it spoil. My roommates used to get really irritated with me when I would take up most of the freezer with my frozen herbs. So I stopped doing that for a while, but I'm starting to think maybe I need to get back into it. It's kind of it's kind of irritating when you have every herb except for the one you're looking for. That's kind of annoying. Oh, y'all, I found the crushed red pepper. It took me forever. Okay, Pura, I will play that for you because I don't know the Bette Midler version. Do you happen to have a link? Any other time, I would have had parsley. But actually, come to think of it, I think I ran out of parsley a while back because I was going to use to garnish a dish. I ended up with basil instead. Oh, that's gonna suck. Basil, paprika. Not what I was looking for. All right, chat, I'm gonna ask y'all again, now that there are more of you. I have bread to go with this dish. Do I turn it into garlic bread and eat it that way? Or do I leave it alone and just eat it as plain bread with my dish? Type 1 in the chat for garlic bread. Type 2 in the chat for leave it alone. Oh, I found the parsley. Okay, Lexa still says 1, make garlic bread. I am not making oyster crackers, Pura. That will be a whole other stream. As if we would never say no to garlic bread. I apparently forgot who I was dealing with, Hedgie. Ooh, this actually smells really freaking good. Mozzarella that's not fair because I don't have any mozzarella, Pura. Is there sauce? There will be. There'll probably be copious amounts of sauce, actually. Yes, it is indeed a stew. So Corbin is going for the plain bread situation. Okay, let me see. So I'm going to turn this way down because it just got thickened with the sauce. It does sound really good. This is a tough decision, y'all. There is already garlic in the stew, Corbin, so you are not wrong. You have not missed out on that. Something is missing here, and I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's just, well, let's hope this is the easy fix. Because I haven't added any salt or anything, so maybe this is all it needs. Pura, that's not what I meant. Do you have a YouTube link or something to it? You're not wrong, Corbin. You are not wrong. Okay, What I'm probably going to do then, I'll do half of it as garlic bread and half of it as straight up toast. Or just leave it alone. I should know the song, and I probably heard the first verse. In fact, a friend of mine would sing the first and second verses as a lullaby to her child. Until her child got sick of the sound of her voice and started crying anyway. But I digress. Babies, am I right? Okay, that's much better. Definitely needed salt. It still needs something else though. Baby Mine by Bette Midler. Lexa. Okay, I'm gonna start it. Actually, I'm gonna put a lid on this pan, which is, of course it is, a Disney movie I have not seen. Never saw Dumbo, never saw the live action version, never saw the original version, have not seen it. I've seen Beaches. That's one of my favorite movies because it reminds me of me and my best friend, but I don't remember that song from the movie. Okay, let me throw together a little... You are welcome, Hedgie. Let me throw together some garlic butter so I can spread it on the first half of this loaf. And then JD and I can share. It was in Beaches? What? I don't remember that. Okay. Huh. I respect it. Okay, okay. Yeah, I do not remember that at all. I remember, you know, obviously The Wind Beneath My Wings, but I do not remember that. Corbin, you're so ridiculous. Okay, I can see that too. So I guess I'm just gonna have to listen to both of them. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get this garlic butter together so I can stick it in the microwave. And we will listen to Bette Midler's version. Actually, Pura, do me a favor. Before we listen to that version, can you pull up the Dumbo version? I think it's, what, 15 seconds long or something? So we can do a side-by-side comparison. See, Alexa, me being me, when you say Baby Love, I think of the 80s version. It wasn't a remake. It was a completely different song. But, yeah, that's what I envisioned. Thank you, Pura. I appreciate that. Okay, now, Mocha, if you don't stop coming in here and begging for treats. Uh-huh. You heard me that time, didn't you? Okay, I'm gonna mute, and we are gonna play some songs. Michael Bolton did a cover. Like, I know Phil Collins did a cover, and it was actually not bad. It didn't royally suck. Michael Bolton, that kind of scares me. That's adorable, Alexa. Okay, hold please.
Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eyes. Rest your head close to my heart, never to part, baby of mine. Little one, when you play, pay no heed what they say. Let your eyes sparkle and shine, never a tear, baby of mine. If they knew all about you, they'd end up loving you too. All those same people who scold you, what they'd give just for the right to hold you. From your head down to your toes, you're not much, goodness knows, but you're so precious to me, sweet as can be, baby of mine.
Okay, now it's adorbs. Okay, garlic apparently won here. Let's go ahead and go to the Dumbo version.
Rest your head close to my heart, never to part, baby of mine. Little one, when you play, don't you mind what they say. Let those eyes sparkle and shine, never a tear, precious to me, cute as can be, baby of mine, baby mine, baby
And that's the Dumbo one. Okay, obviously I played a lot softer, but you guys know how that goes. Before I turn that back on, let me turn the desktop sound back down. Okay. Yeah, it's like I said, my friend would use it as a lullaby for her kid. But you know how sometimes babies just don't want to hear it? And whatever it is, it cannot be soothed by a song. And I remember her face when her kid just started screaming in the middle of the song. And I felt kind of bad for her. Poor thing. Okay. She was more startled and a little saddened. But she realized fairly quickly that it had nothing to do with her perceived child's rejection of her and everything to do with what he needed at the moment. He did not need to be soothed. Whatever it was a need that needed to be taken care of. So she got herself together and, went to figure out what it was. I'm sure she might have shed some tears in private later. But yes. Okay, so the rest of you can still hear the music, right? Let me know. Okay, so in the meantime, we get the bread together. We're going to have one piece of bread that is slathered with butter. And then we are going to grill it. Actually, I'm going to put it up here. We're going to broil it. I know, Pura. I am sorry. I honestly don't remember it at all. I do not remember that scene in any way, shape, or form. I will be fair, though, and I will note that it has been more than 20 years since I saw the movie. So I guess that means there needs to be a movie night. Okay. All right, so the bread is ready. I'm gonna leave this piece as is. I'm actually gonna, where am I gonna put this? I'm gonna cut this in half. Well, I keep talking about movie night, movie night, movie night. And really, I'll be honest with you. The only reason I even hesitate to do something like that is because last time I had a movie night, not a lot of people showed up. So, I was a little about doing another one. It's like, why am I doing this if not a lot of people seem to be that interested? And you're right, doesn't need a lot of people. You just need some folks that are interested. That's it. Corbin is right too. More popcorn. Oh, the day I discover a keto substitute for popcorn, I am all over it. that's okay. That is okay. You are allowed to not be in the best of places, Pura. It is all right. And the thing that I love about you is not only are you honest about that, but if you feel that you need to step away so that you can deal with whatever, you do that. And you let me know, and I'm like, okay, do what you need to do. And we have an understanding. You're not mad at me for letting you do what you need to do. I just very nearly poured butter all over myself. Ew. It's not that kind of stream, but anyway. And I'm not mad at you because you had to step away. It happens. See, you caught that. Okay. I made you laugh. Okay, that was worth it. Ooh, that's a good point, Corbin. That might be an option. I'm down. I like cracklins. Pura can tell you that for a while there, and I haven't seen them in a very long time, there was a product called Pig Out, which was a, I dare say, vegan version of cracklings. And it was made from pea protein. So basically, somebody took pea protein, cut them into slabs and fried them, and they got all the crispy little holes and all that stuff. So, yeah. Okay. There you go. Indeed, they are vegan. The sad part, Pura, is none of my Walmarts carry them, and I am so horribly disappointed. I have to go to the Fancy Pants store that is like half an hour away from me to find them. So irritated. Other people get to go to the Walmart. I'll get over it someday. Oh, good Lord, that's a pack of 12. Okay, well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and dump our periwinkle snails into our broth here. I'm going to go ahead and dump our mussels. That's true. That's true. I might have to do that, Pura. These are the mussels that I foraged as well. So you guys can take a look at those. I have the pleasure of knowing every single one of these was alive when I got them. So I don't have to worry about potentially poisoning myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and add those to the sauce. I'm going to let them simmer for a little while here. See if the sauce got any better. Okay. It's better. What is it about the sauce that's throwing me off? Yours don't have it either? Ooh. That's a very good question, Corbin. Okay. I am going to do something. Corbin. MBD, right? Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3, easy. This is decidedly not keto, but I'm going to do it anyway. Aw, Pura, that sucks. I'm sorry. Okay. I think maybe it needed a little bit of sugar to tame the acidity in the tomato sauce. So I'm just going to stir this a little bit more. Try not to splash it all over the stove, which I just cleaned. Thank you. All right. Let's give that a couple more minutes. I'm going to taste it now, and then I'll taste it again in a few minutes. It does taste a little bit better. Is that a crunchy bit? Hi, Skip. There's a crunchy bit. I have to warn JD about being careful about crunchy bits. Where are the crunchy bits coming from? They've got to be coming from the mussels. They have to be coming from the mussels. Because I rinsed the crap out of the periwinkles. There's no grit in this bowl. Well, there are 2 more little periwinkles that got missed. But anyway, I'm so irritated now. Ah! Should have re-rinsed the mussels. Extra calcium. Thank you, Corbin. Yeah, I think that... What is this? Okay, I don't know what this is. This is not a crunchy bit. Okay, I don't know where they came from. Random. All right. Let me get some dishes set up here. Again, thank you all for hanging out with me. This really means a lot to me. If I have to eat my way through a bowl of crunchy bits, I will eat my way through a bowl of crunchy bits. I'm going to turn things up a little bit. Hello, Kiki. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some Windex and clean the floor. Okay, I lied. I'm not using Windex. I'm using alcohol. So I discovered the power of 98% alcohol just before the plague hit. And I have been trying to use it ever since. And I love how it cleans up just about everything. Including, you know, when you spill your melted butter on the floor. Cuts right through it. I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Kiki? Okay, we are actually gonna take this down a little bit because I am worried that this is going to burn. Okay, let's see how that goes. Don't pull out the burner mitten. Stop it. Purra, we know who and what you are. Don't be offended. Remember, you know perfectly good humans. It's okay. Skip, who are you watching in the EU? What'd I say? It's okay, Alexa. Okay, the cutting board is now done its duty. Remove the lid. Actually, I'm gonna do a little Tetris here. This could be more difficult than I anticipated. Move that there, and this can go here. There we go. I think we've got it. I do believe we've got it. Turn that way. See? We got you, Purra. We got you. It's all right. Lots of pettins for Purra, y'all. Purra pettins. Grumpy Grand 1948. Really? This sounds like another grandma I need to follow. I am following two right now. One of them, actually what's amusing to me is both of them are in the South. That grandma is, I think, in her 70s. She plays a lot of horror games, like a lot of horror games. Dead by Daylight. I don't know if she's tried the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game yet. 7 Days to Die. I think she might have played Phantasm. She also likes to play The Sims, so that's cool. But she will be the first to tell you, she has a lot of health issues. Her main concern is MS. Y'all help me out. I just forgot what MS stands for. Anyway, she is bound and determined. Thank you, Purra. I appreciate that. Not that I know of, Purra, unless you block chat. And I know there's a way to do that. I don't remember how. But yeah, her thing is she may not be able to do what she used to do physically, but she is bound and determined to keep her mind active. And that is why she plays video games. I kind of want to get into The Sims because of her, but I'm still not sure what to do. I guess you can play Sims with other people, right? So, but she does that. And then there is Granny G. Yes. So what you do, Purra, you hook up with other people who are playing GTA, and you create a private server, and you can join your friends. So if one person creates a private server, you can join them. Really, Purra? I do not. In fact, I do not own any of the Sims games. Like I said, I probably need to because there are a lot of folks who are playing Sims and actually have storylines. Michelle of PGG actually created me as a Sim. And she created JD as well. And we go through all sorts of adventures and who was it? The Karmic Bob was my mentor in teaching me how to do wizardry. And then every once in a while, we'll duel it out. Corbin, you're so ridiculous. I'd heard something about a way in which you can maybe share your sim to someone else's world. I'm going to have to ask questions, Purra. I'm not sure how that went down. Yeah, okay. Now, here's the thing. What I would suggest is not doing the GTA storyline specifically. There are a billion of missions you can do that don't use the R word, that don't use the N word. Okay, Some of them use the N word. Just letting you know. But it's limited. So if you can skip the main storyline and go for something else, if you're willing to do missions, there are ways around that. Okay, Corbin, that's fair. That is fair. And there have been other glitches, though. I'll be fair. There have been other glitches that have been problems. Well, let me get myself a bowl while I'm standing here. I think I'll get myself a shallow bowl. And y'all, me beating these snails up, I think I left some dents in my counter. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I get you. Oh my God, Corbin. That's hard. Because you were playing a main storyline that I think everybody can access. And there's no way to edit the storyline. Purra, in that case, what I would honestly suggest... Oh my God, Purra. What I would suggest is that you get your hands on Saints Row. The latest version. Okay, that's fair. It was an accident. Woo, there is smoke, y'all, but this bread is looking pretty. If you get the most recent edition of Saints Row, you don't have to worry about any of that. That's not a problem. You can play the main mission. You're not going to hear a bunch of slurs. It's interesting and it's fun. I highly recommend it. Okay, so by popular demand, we now have garlic bread. That's a good question. You might want to, I don't know if there's a Reddit forum for that or something like that. That would be pretty cool. I'm into it. Yeah, JD and I have never played through the main mission on GTA. I'm sure he has, but I have not. And we mostly stick to the other missions. Including the one with Dr. Dre, which is actually a lot of fun. All right. Okay, it's time to eat. Oh my goodness, Jenna. Be careful, my darling. I hope the orthopedic doctor has good news for you. Okay, let me wash off my ladle and we can eat. Okay. Aw, I'm sorry, Jenna. What happened with your bike? All right, let's get ourselves a good old spoonful here. We'll see how bad this grit issue is. And we'll have ourselves a little tiny bit of garlic bread, little tiny bit of regular bread. I'm gonna take a picture. Okay, good enough. That will do. Oh, you fell off your bike again. Ouch. Okay, first things first. We're going to try this garlic bread. Oh, that's good. Okay. This is a good plan. I like this. Okay. And you can pull the muscles right open and pull the meat right out. I love this. Jenna, good. That means I'm doing it right. I like this. I would definitely forage again. I'm giving myself another piece of garlic bread. And another piece of garlic bread. So there. Really? I'm into it, Pura. Okay. You're allergic to mussels? Okay. So mussels not for you. Periwinkles maybe. Crab maybe. No mussels. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, I'm going to put this on the table. All right, y'all. Let's find somebody to raid. My nose is telling me something is on fire. Hold on. Nope, not the toaster oven. Maybe it was the toaster oven. Whatever. No allergic to shellfish. Okay, none of that for you then. Totally fine, Lexa. I will throw myself that on that grenade and I will eat for both of you. My life is so hard. Anyway. All right. Let's see who's on. Okay, Pretty Good Gaming is still streaming. You want the bread. The bread is actually really good. I'm kind of impressed on how the bread is. Let's see. Ooh, okay. You know what? Let's hang with Lulu Kitchen Party. Let's see if she's still streaming first, though. She's been on for almost 3 hours, so I'm a little skeptical. Good night, Lexa. Sleep well, my dear. Oh, she is still slicing up her meat. So, okay, we are raiding Lulu Kitchen Party. Here's my raid call. Here's my other raid call. Copy paste whichever one you want. I do not care. And we're gonna go have a blast. All right. I will see y'all on Thursday, maybe tomorrow. Pay attention to Discord. I want to do a Christmas movie night. We will see what happens. My pleasure, Kiki. Always my pleasure. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. I will see y'all later. Mwah. Love you. And I'll see you. We are raiding in